Hello and welcome to another episode of PATINS TV. I'm your host Jeff Bond, and this is episode 59, slowly closing in on episode 60, which is a mile marker. Today we're going to talk about PATINS Tech Expo. And with me I have Glenda Thompson, our project coordinator, and she's going to share with us a little bit about the Tech Expo and what it involves and all the good little things that PATINS does.
Well, it's a very exciting time for PATINS. We look forward to the springtime when we can host our Tech Expo. This year it is being held on April 23rd at the Wyndham Indianapolis West. You still have some time to register. The deadline is the 16th of April. A few of the favorites are coming back. It's no cost registration to you. We always like that. Also, there's free parking and lots of parking. Go to the back of the Wyndham, the conference center entrance, and you just walk on in, and plenty of free parking. We have a complimentary lunch, and we have an Expo app that I'll be communicating to you on how you can download that to all your devices. The app will include the schedule for the day, the map and the layout of the hotel, the evaluation, who will be there, the list of vendors, and much more. Also, something that's coming back is our refurbished booth, refurbished computer program booth. Walt Daigle, the manager, he is giving away 5 Osmo softwares for a prize drawing if you donate a tablet or a laptop to that particular booth.
Wow, good for Walt.
So that was very popular last year, and the attendees want that back. So Walt's coming through for us again, and that's really cool software. Check it out. Did someone say door prizes? We have tons of door prizes this year, over 60. So we'll have door prize drawings throughout the day. You'll get a ticket on your bag when you register. So just drop your ticket into the drum and see if you win one of these exciting door prizes.
And those are really nice door prizes. We've had a lot of interest last year, people, you know, that won really nice prizes.
Oh, absolutely. There's lots of things to use with your student in the classroom. There's iPads, Chromebooks. Vendors have donated software, devices, hardware, got some gift cards, got a Yankee Candle, got some gas cards, got some restaurant cards. So there's many things that you could maybe take home that day.
And of course, PATINS staff is not eligible for those, correct?
No, PATINS staff is not eligible. Ophi, our robot friend, if you met Ophi at State Conference, he will be at Expo. He'll be making an appearance. And there's also a vendor booth, Westminster, that has some other robot friends, the Neos, that will be there. So you can see all about what the robot is capable of doing in the classroom with your students.
Right. Yep. We'll demonstrate a little bit of that as well with our Ophi. So.
Great.
Yep.
Some of the new things that are happening this year at Expo is, of course, the venue, the Wyndham West, Indianapolis. It's a beautiful renovated facility, lots of space for you to walk around. The exhibit hall is very roomy. We have plenty of space for our vendors, and we have a lunch area where you can drop in for your lunch from 11:30 to 1. At our particular PATINS booth, we'll be giving away free state conference registrations for the 2 days. That's a $150 value. So stop by our PATINS booth and meet the PATINS staff there and see how you can win one of those. Also, a lot of the vendors are giving away prizes at their booths, not just our regular door prize drawings that have over 60 prizes in that, but they have individual prizes. So stop by those booths, talk to those vendors, visit, troubleshoot with them about a classroom situation that you have perhaps with your students.
Sure, sure. And you've mentioned vendors. How many vendors are we going to have?
We have over 40 coming this year.
Okay.
And about 7 so far that are new to the Expo that we have never hosted before. So that's good. You can check out and meet new friends. Another thing about prizes and the PATINS staff is we're going to try, there's a little card in your bag when you register, and it's Meet the PATINS staff. And go around and get your card stamped with about 7 stamps, and you can throw that card in the door prize barrel. And just so we can get to know you, introduce yourself, see what kind of classroom situations that you're dealing with, and perhaps we can help you with.
Put a name with a face.
Absolutely.
Sometimes, you know, we cover a lot of different areas around the state, and some people just aren't sure who their coordinator is. It's kind of nice to again, put a name with a face and introduce themselves.
And the other way around, we contact you by email, and we want to see who you are by face. So I'm looking forward to that. Another new thing this year is the UEB panel discussion. UEB stands for Unified English Braille, and that's a new Braille system that's coming into play with a pretty tight timeline. That all has to be happening with transcribers in the next year, and then with students a couple years after that, and then ultimately all done by 2020. But we are going to have a panel discussion with some of our guest vendors, and that'll be moderated by our director, Daniel McNulty. And so we'll get some questions and answers going about what all that means to you or the student. So I'm looking forward to that. Another big new thing this year, which we're very excited about, and we just found out a couple days ago, is Glenda Ritz will be joining us at Expo,
Wow,
the Superintendent of Public Instruction for the state of Indiana. And she is going to stop by and visit. She's going to talk to all the attendees, all of us, from 11:15 to 11:30, and just give us some encouragement and some things that she's looking forward to this coming year. So I'm very interested in hearing what Glenda Ritz has to hear.
Sure, I think a lot of people are.
Right. You asked about vendors, Jeff. There are 40 vendors signed up, and not-for-profit groups, our friends from that arena. We have 400 plus attendees coming, and as I said, there is still time to register. April 16th will be that cutoff. There are 7 new vendors coming to Expo, and 22 unique presentations going on throughout the day in 7 breakout rooms, and it's all renovated. You're just going to love the look of the Wyndham.
Yep. We really do want people to come for the whole day, but even if you can just come for a half a day, that'd be great as well. Again, it's no cost to anyone, and except your time, really. So it's all we always encourage them, even if they just want to come and meet one of the vendors.
Sure, and speaking of time, we will be giving out certificates of attendance and professional growth points and hours of contact hours that you're there at Expo. So all that is part of the evaluation process. So all you have to do is fill out that 2-minute evaluation, and I'll be sending you that certificate of your attendance so you can document your stay at the Expo.
Now, the sessions that you're talking about, how long are those going to be?
They're 45 minutes in length, so you can kind of alternate between going to a particular breakout presentation and then going to the exhibit hall and walking around and seeing the vendors and hit another presentation. Sure. And then go hear Glenda Ritz speak, and lunch will be right after that. It's kind of a flowing lunch, so you can eat right after Glenda's speech or go back to the hall and go back for lunch later.
Do they need reservations for any of the sessions at all? Or is it
No, it's first come, first serve. Okay. So there is no registration for the presentations themselves.
Sure, so we hope all of them are popular, and you'll have to just sort of pick and choose the kinds of information that you want to gain from the vendors. And again, this is all vendor driven, really. I mean, we're doing the legwork and so forth, but the vendors are the ones that are really wanting to present the type of equipment and information and those sorts of things that are available for students around the state of Indiana. And PATINS really, purchases equipment and software and stuff from these vendors as well. So it's a really good opportunity to just kind of see what they have, because a lot of vendors really bring some of the new stuff that they hadn't had in the past, and there's a lot of new stuff that just keeps coming out. So
absolutely,
it is a good opportunity to really see what's out there and how you might be able to match up the kinds of materials and equipment and so forth that they have with students. And they can also help you with matching some of that up. If you can kind of give them an idea, of some of the struggles you might be having, or some of the struggles actually that the student might be having, about gaining an education. And
they love to visit with you. So walk that exhibit hall and talk to them, talk it up. And we'll have general ed teachers there, special ed teachers there. We'll have administrators. There'll be some parents and some students, and they'll actually be trying those devices out and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And in the vendor hall, sometimes it gets a little bit crowded around one particular vendor or two or whatever. Just take your time and come back. Usually, the crowds will die down and as they start going to sessions and stuff. And if there is a session, you're really not interested in, that might be a time to go to the vendor hall. So those vendors are going to be there all day. And we really want to take advantage of the fact that they're spending their time to provide, the kinds of things that, again, students around the state of Indiana can really benefit from.
Speaking of our vendors, we do focus monthly on a particular vendor, and this year we've called it the Featured Vendor program, but we're going to switch that up for next school year, starting in 2015 into 16, and we're going to call that the featured solution, because we want to focus on the solution for the student in the classroom. And we'll have vendors come in and talk about their particular products. We might have authors come in, we might have inventors come in. So make sure you tune in to PATINS TV on the third Tuesday of every month. That's when we feature our vendor or our solution. And in a couple weeks here in April, we're going to feature PRC, which is Print Keromic Company. And they're going to bring in some communication devices that might be helpful in your situation. So tune in the third Tuesday of April for PRC's presentation, and we'll have that every month. And we already have a full slate for next school year, so I'm very excited about that. And when you're at Expo, tell the vendors that you appreciate those episodes, because you know, we like them coming in, they like coming in and talking about that on our television program, and then we also feature them on our website every month.
Now, are they going to know what vendors have been on the PATINS TV? Or
We're gonna share that in an email before Expo, so that they kind of know, and it's always archived on our PATINS TV link on our website.
Oh, I hope I didn't spoil something.
Oh, no, Jeff, you didn't. I want to make sure that they know they can go to the front page of the website, and that's where you find registration. As I said, the deadline's not till the 16th, so hop on board there and register. The address is there and the times. And if you have any questions, please contact me, and I'll be glad to help you out.
And our URL is www.patinsproject.com. PATINS Project is all together. There's no hyphen period or anything else.
Right.
So they can go to that and check that out. While you're at the web page, you might just sort of cruise around a little bit and see, again, the other services that PATINS provides. We have our lending library. Folks can go in, and it's actually a searchable library.
Sure.
Folks can go in and use a keyword or a vendor and look for the kinds of things that PATINS has collectively around the state with our materials and our software and those kinds of things. We also have a training calendar on there. We have a link to the refurbished computer program.
Right.
We have a link to what we're doing here at PATINS TV.
Right, and Tech Expo is totally vendor driven, but keep in mind that we have a state conference in November. November 4th and 5th of this coming year, which is, we don't even invite the vendors. There are no vendors at state conference. It's totally classroom implementation. We have local and national presenters there at state conference. So we appreciate our vendors at this event, and appreciate our presenters, and both nationally and locally in November at our state conference.
Great, great. Well, I think that probably about wraps it up, unless you've got anything else to share.
I've got lots to do for Expo, and I'm very excited. I hope to see you there.
Great. Well, we're going to wrap up this episode of PATINS TV, but remember, PATINS TV is going to be the first Tuesday of the month and also the third Tuesday of the month, and again, that's that vendor part, and we'll wrap it up from there. We hope to see you, though, at the PATINS Tech Expo. That'd be great. And
23rd of April.
23rd of April, and come up and say hi, and
maybe you'll take one of those door prizes home.
some good door prizes. That
Yes.
could be some motivation. Great. Well, again, that wraps us up for another episode of PATINS TV.